How much of success can be attributed to setting bold, ambitious goals? And how much comes from refusing to focus only on short-term gains, like quick revenue or pleasing investors, while instead keeping your eyes on the long-term vision? The truth is, when you build a company, you can't completely ignore the short term. Cash flow matters. If no money comes in, the company dies. But beyond that survival instinct, there are timeless lessons shared by some of the world's greatest entrepreneurs, lessons about resilience, learning, leadership, and vision. Lesson number 1: building a company is not always fun. Many people think that creating a company will be exciting, even glamorous. But the reality is far more complicated. Yes, there are moments of joy, but there are also long stretches that feel painful, exhausting, and sometimes unbearable. If you are the CEO, all of the company's toughest problems land directly on your desk. You rarely get to spend time on things that are working well. Instead, your days are consumed by what is broken, what is failing, what others can't solve. A friend once told me, starting a company is like staring into the abyss while chewing glass. And there's truth in that. The abyss is the constant threat of failure. Most startups, nearly 90%, do not survive. The chewing glass part is dealing with painful, unpleasant problems you wish you could avoid but must face head-on. To survive, you need not only determination but also an incredibly high tolerance for pain. Lesson number 2: be ready to learn, with Jack Ma. Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba, reminds us that his 18 co-founders were not elite graduates or natural geniuses. In fact, many of them struggled to even find jobs. Their strength wasn't in their resumes but in their willingness to learn. In the very first year, Jack Ma told his team, forget about becoming vice presidents. If we succeed, it will be because we hire people smarter than ourselves. If we only hire people weaker than us, we will fail. Their advantage was not brilliance, it was humility, teamwork, and the courage to grow. Success is less about being the smartest person in the room and more about being open to learning, improving, and building a strong team. Lesson number 3: align your interests with your customers, with Jeff Bezos. At Amazon, one principle is clear: the company only makes money when customers actually use its products, not just when they buy them. Take the Kindle as an example. It sold at nearly break-even. If a customer buys one and leaves it in a drawer unused, Amazon doesn't benefit. But if the customer reads on it every day, then Amazon prospers. This alignment changes behavior. Amazon doesn't push unnecessary upgrades. Some people are still happily using Kindles that are 5 years old, and Amazon has no problem with that. The same philosophy applies to AWS, Amazon's cloud business. Because it charges based on usage, Amazon is not incentivized to oversell servers or encourage waste. Instead, Amazon succeeds only when its customers succeed. When your company's incentives are aligned with the customer's best interests, long-term success naturally follows. Lesson number 4: move with speed and certainty, with Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone says the best decisions of his life were made instantly. Too often, people hesitate, overthink, and take baby steps. But those who achieve great things move quickly, with confidence. He compares it to flying. An airplane is safest at full speed in the air. Takeoff and landing, the moments of slowing down, are when it is most vulnerable. The same goes for life. Speed creates stability. Certainty creates confidence. Winners are those who practice, prepare, and then move forward decisively. People are conditioned to slow down, to be cautious, to take their time. But Grant argues that hesitation kills momentum. The truth is, those who succeed don't crawl forward, they leap. Lesson number 5: get on the right train, with Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett emphasizes one of the simplest, yet most overlooked truths: no matter how talented you are, if you pick the wrong industry, your odds of success collapse. He recalls a brilliant friend who went into the steel industry. Despite his intelligence, the industry was simply too tough. Buffett's advice is clear: get on the right train. It's better to ride a train already moving at 90 miles per hour than to waste your energy trying to push one that's stuck at 30. Some industries are simply more fertile, with more opportunities, than others. The company you choose matters as much as your skills. Picking the right sector can make the difference between endless struggle and rapid growth. Lesson number 6, take a different approach, with Sara Blakely. Sara Blakely, founder of Spanx, remembers being told early on, business is war. Get ready to fight. But she chose the opposite. She didn't want to fight a war. She wanted to build differently, with authenticity, intuition, and even vulnerability. Instead of presenting her company as flawless, she spoke directly to her customers. Here's my personal experience. Here's why this product works for me. Here's why it can work for you. She even used her own body and before and after photos to demonstrate the product. This openness built trust. Customers felt seen and understood. The result? Spanx grew without spending a single dollar on advertising for 16 years. Word of mouth carried the brand because women shared their genuine experiences with other women. Lesson number 7, don't chase the money, with Larry Ellison. When Larry Ellison founded Oracle, he didn't dream of becoming a billionaire. His goals were modest: own a home, drive a nice car, and work on interesting projects with smart people. Oracle began as a small software consulting firm, working for companies like IBM and Tandem Computers. The ambition was simply to build a sustainable business with a handful of great programmers. But almost by accident, in the process of solving real problems, they created a product that changed the world. The lesson is simple: lasting success doesn't come from obsessively chasing wealth. It comes from passion, from building useful things, and from working with people you respect. These lessons, from Elon Musk's vision of resilience, Jack Ma's humility, Jeff Bezos' alignment with customers, Grant Cardone's speed, Warren Buffett's wisdom, Sara Blakely's authenticity, and Larry Ellison's modesty, paint a clear picture. Entrepreneurship is not a game, and it's not always glamorous. It's not even a constant battle. It's a demanding journey, full of risk, setbacks, and breakthroughs. But if you're willing to endure the pain, to keep learning, to align with customers, to move quickly, to choose your industries wisely, to lead authentically, and to focus on creating rather than chasing money, then your chances of lasting success rise dramatically.